Hi everybody, Rally here for another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Well, this is a video wherein which I think that most persons within the Caribbean and in the tropics would be more interested in, right? Because they experience this situation. Alright, so today's video is primarily about when is the best time to breed your African cichlids and your tropical fish and also your South American cichlids. Okay, so I am in the month of October, right? And in the month of October, the Caribbean, most of the Caribbean receive most of its rain, right? Most tropical bred or tropical species, fish uh, breed within this time period. That means you have like mollies, guppies, swordtail, some African cichlids, some South American cichlid, convict cichlids, uh, uh, I'm trying to get some off my top of my head, like Oscars, to name a few, right? They tend to actually lay at this point in time. What happened is that the temperature of the moment and the whole rainfall beating on the surface of the water kind of help to get them horny so that they now will end up laying eggs and carrying through their fries and having offspring for the next season to come. All right, well, for those persons living in, let's say, North America, you experience 4 seasons. You experience summer, autumn, winter, and spring. In the tropics, in some sections of Africa, we only experience what you call hot season and dry season, wet season and dry season, right? And as a result of that, the fish, it's like it's ingrained within their natural thinking that at this point in time, it is the best time for them to breed. Okay, so I have several fish species that are presently breeding, right? I have my chromite cichlids breeding, my Oscar fish breeding, my my tetra breeding, right? And if I had a pair of mature goldfish, my goldfish would also be breeding because they love cool temperature, they love clean water, and they love the water actually beating on the surface. That kind of get them horny, and they will breed profusely during this cool period of time. For you within North America or within a section in the world that don't really experience a rainy season per se, you can create a, a, a structured rainy season within your aquarium, and this is how you would do it, right? You would have your water temperature tune into about probably between 28 and 32 degrees, right? And also you'll have a filtration system, or yeah, a filtration system that actually beats on the surface of the water. That would be more than likely a hang on the back filter, and you would do that probably with the hang on the back filter about with the water between the hang on the back filter and the water, that would be about probably about 3 to 4 inches, right? So therefore, if your water is up to the hang on the back filter, you would drop it down a little bit, and what that does, it kind of allows the water to beat more on the surface of the water. That's the water coming from the hang on the back filter. And what you'll have the fish getting horny. You'll have the fish actually laying eggs, fertilizing eggs, and you will see in due course you will see fries, right? It is interesting to note that this is in existence within the natural world, and if you follow imitating if you follow imitating that mosquito. Right now we're in a fall place, dark, it is not night, it's 12, not even 12 noon yet, right? And rain falling from last week Wednesday, right? So there's, sorry to break, but I had to tell you this, right? Rain falling from last week Wednesday non-stop. As a result of that, a lot of mosquitoes. As a result of that, a lot of landslide, several places are flooded, roads are flooded, persons are marooned in their communities, and you have a lot of situations, right? So I have to be like in and out of my house looking at my ponds, ensuring that they are not overflowing, because I have some ponds that don't have any overflow system, so I have to manually let out the water periodically. I'm going to fix that as soon as this rainy season is finished. And those containers, I recently got them, right? So I have not spent the time to actually structure them to suit the rainy season. All right, so getting back to what I'm saying, so I am currently breeding some tetras, right? I had bred them. I have shown you how I bred them using the strategies in which I've employed, and I bred them in my house. Now in my house, it's very warm. The rain had not actually started at that point in time. Within 3 days of the fries actually swimming in the aquarium, they all died. And they died because it was too warm. So what I did, I actually took out my aquarium, my small aquarium. I placed it outside at the side of my yard, and I start the process all over again. And I've gotten eggs, I've gotten fries, and rain is falling, and they are enjoying the temperature outside plus the rainfall. So presently you're looking at my my aquarium with my tetra fries. You, of course, you won't be able to see the fries because the fries itself are I call it translucent. They are very I call it, they don't really have much shade right now. So the best way to see them would be like probably at night, where I put the camera in, turn on the lights, and actually you will see them swimming. However, there is a danger to that, because shining lights on tetra eggs, larvae, and small fries damage their development. Thus, I am advised not to do that. Okay, so here you see some feed at the base, right? You might wonder, why is it that I did this? The reason why I did this is because I have probably over 100 fries in it, and I am trying to keep them healthy by feeding them, by actually pureeing the feed, placing it in there, and they would, you might say, but this will increase the amount of nitrates and nitrites that exists within the pond, or should I say within the aquarium. I'm so used to pond, right, that it will actually poison the fries. Okay, and that's the reason why I placed this type of denser Elodia plant within it, which provides oxygen for the fries, and it also uses the nitrites. And you might be asking, why is it that the aquarium is outdoors? Now the aquarium is outdoors because you saw it inside with fries swimming, but all those fries died because the heat. Now I live in Jamaica in the tropics, where we experience, yes, rain is falling, where we experience a wet season and a dry season. Now it was just on the peak of the dry season that should I say the end of the dry season, that I actually bred those fish, right? Bred the fries, right? Well, the fries came to fruition, right? And they were in the house. Now being in the house is made up of concrete, right, as you can see here, and the concrete actually acts as an insulator for the sun's energy. So therefore at night, the heat within the concrete will be released, so in the house will be very warm, and that means that the water within the aquarium will also be warm. Thus the fries actually died. Yeah, all of them died. Over, I would estimate about probably over 500, more than this one, right? So they died. So I placed the aquarium outdoors at the side of my house, over the underneath the awning, where the rain will not really fall inside. I also place a cover on it. It look messy right now, right? Which prevents Dems fly and dragonfly from laying their eggs. Can prevent mosquitoes from laying their eggs. However, the Dems fly and the dragonfly tend to be a little bit more dangerous than the mosquito larvae or the mosquito. All right, so you might be asking, so why is it that the water is all the way down here and not up here? Now one of the reasons why is because the fries are so translucent, so fine, and so difficult to see, that actually doing water change is not really what I call it now, possible without damaging, or should I say killing or destroying the fries. So what I do, periodically, instead of doing water change, I actually add water to the aquarium. So for example, day 1 I would add a little water, day 2 I would add a little more, day 3, until all the way up here. And what will happen is that by the time the water level reaches up here, that the fries will be so visible that I can actually extract them, place them in a different space, and they'll be able to grow to large fish in which I'll be able to trade later. Now, what does the denser Elodia does? It provides oxygen, right? Why is it outside? Because it outside is much cooler than inside. Okay, and why I cannot show you using a light to show you the fries, simple put, it will damage the fish development, and in turn I will have no fries. I'm addict to fish keeping, an addict to fish breeding. In the middle of the rain, and this is minutes after 10, guys, in the middle of the rain, I'm outside recording. Now I have right, actually adapted some principles so as not allow the water to go in the aquarium so as to overflow the aquarium. All right, so the essence of this video is to share with you that rainy season is really the best time to breed tropical fish that you keep in your aquarium. Also South American cichlids, along with Central American cichlids and African cichlids. If you have a fish room, you can actually try imitating the rainy season by implementing strategies in which I've suggested before. But this video is geared primarily at persons who are keeping tropical fish species. Whether it be Liberia or whatever, they tend to actually breed a lot during this period of time. You see me, I move my foot, mosquito bite me. Alright, so thank you very much for stopping by. This is an impromptu video because I thought that it is of paramount interest that we share with each other the best strategies of keeping fish, breeding fish, and actually showing how fish living in a natural environment. Peace out, catch you next time. Bye bye. Raleigh here.